Bienvenido al show.
Welcome to the show. This is the Playbook, in case you didn't notice by the title. But we're going to be talking a lot about the Super Bowl this episode, so stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, because we're going to have a commercial.
We're going to be talking about the Super Bowl in probably like 30, 45 seconds. But first, we're going to be doing the Super Bowl quick take, where the rules for this one is you can only choose players or things that coincide with the Falcons and the Patriots.
Okay.
So this week, I think I'm gonna read my words first.
Go for it. Very excited.
I'm not sticky note I wrote at work. First one, Dwight Freeney.
Bloomfield, Connecticut native. Great guy. I'm hoping he gets a Super Bowl trophy.
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Human highlight film.
Taylor Gabriel.
Miniature human highlight film. The Cleveland Browns wish they still had him.
Here's a good one. You were able to watch him. I wasn't. Brian Finneran.
Brian Finneran. Wow. Let's see. Probably the third best white wide receiver prior to, obviously, the current stock, but after Chris Collinsworth and Steve Largent, probably Brian Finneran. He had a very good NFL career.
Here's another one for a throwback. Warwick Dunn.
Wow.
No Patriots on this list.
Great guy. Check out his all his charity work and his foundations. Unbelievable guy. I follow him on Twitter. You should too. Fantastic human being. Rubbing my face a lot. Okay, here we go. Devontae Freeman.
A guy that I said was going to be a star a couple years ago, but he didn't believe me. He's balling right now.
Who didn't believe it?
You.
I loved him since the HBO show there. I thought he was hilarious. His tiny little feet. Bill Belichick.
See, you can't. The first thing that comes to mind is just cut off sleeves. But I don't know. You can't really put a word to Bill Belichick. Honestly, he's just an odd guy.
Greatest coach ever?
Questionably, arguably, could be, maybe.
Ryan Allen.
If I'm honest, I have no idea who that is.
Well, that's funny. That's why I put him on the list. He's the punter for the Patriots.
Oh.
Doesn't get much work. Vic Beasley.
Defensive Player of the Year, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. If he doesn't win, he has to win Defensive Player of the Year. He led the league in sacks, and he's the only reason their defense is killing it right now.
And lastly, Keanu Neal.
I think he's going to be the next. Him and Landon Collins are bringing back the clean, hard hits and the playmaking ability of the safeties. I think they're starting a new trend for safeties. Now on to the Super Bowl. Our past two videos we put out kind of explained how and why each team could win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Right? We didn't actually explain who we thought who were gonna win in our predictions and stuff, but in this episode we will. Now, Super Bowl, Falcons, Patriots. Who is gonna win and why?
The Atlanta Falcons are going to win.
Okay.
Why? Because their offense is too potent, and defensively they're going to do just enough, and they win. What did I say? 44-38.
It's pretty interesting. But I got the New England Patriots losing the game against the Atlanta Falcons.
I was about ready to boo.
I got the score being 27-16, honestly. I think the Atlanta Falcons come off to a strong start, and their defense so underrated. I mean, they're not the number one ranked defense like the Patriots, but they should be top 5, and I think they're going to do enough to Tom Brady and that offense to stop them and hold them to 16 points, and I think they're gonna come out with the victory 27-16. Matt Ryan being named Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, if Atlanta comes out strong like they have been almost all year, and they come out like a house of fire and put up 21 points in the first quarter and a half and force New England to be one-dimensional, it could be a long afternoon for them.
Yeah. So for more football, we got the NFL awards coming up, obviously the night before the Super Bowl. So we've talked a lot about the MVP and who should win it, but now is where we should talk about it more. Who wins MVP of the NFL season this year?
Who wins it or who should win it?
Who do you think will win it, and who do you think should win it? I guess same.
I think Matt Ryan's going to win it, but I really believe Aaron Rodgers was the MVP. He took that team basically to the championship game by himself.
Yeah.
So
there's only so much one man can do.
Right. He can't play defense.
For me, MVP, I gotta go Julio Jones.
Wow.
Honestly, it's a big shout. I mean, you got Matt Ryan.
You say he's going to win,
there,
or you think he should win?
I think he should win.
Okay, he's not going to win.
Julio, he's not going to win, but I wish he would. But I think it should be Julio Jones because you got Matt Ryan, right? Great quarterback, no disrespect, but without Julio Jones, that offense can't do enough. Because without Julio Jones, he takes up two guys. That frees up Mohamed Sanu, all our receivers. Without
Do you need
Julio
some
Jones,
more arm room today?
Without Julio Jones, I don't think the offense would be as. I don't think it'd be number one.
So who do you think's going to win it though?
Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's probably going to win it.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's not even a contest.
I don't know.
They'll split votes, but one guy
it's
deserves
Zeke.
it more than the
It's
other. Zeke. Agreed.
I mean, Dak has played lights out, but it's Zeke. It has to be Zeke. I mean,
I know I keep staring at Dak. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
it's between Joey Bosa. In my eyes, it's between Joey Bosa and Jalen Ramsey. Honestly, because Jalen Ramsey doesn't get the credit because it's not in the stats, but I mean, he locked up a lot of receivers in his rookie year. But I think it's going to be Joey Bosa. That's not a biased statement, but the guy missed 4 games, had 11 sacks.
I think it's between Joey Bosa and Keanu Neal, to be honest with you. But I believe Joey Bosa's going to win it. Sacks always, the sack numbers always trump, what a safety can do. Defensive Player of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year is, like I just said, Vic Beasley. It is just
What do you think about Landon Collins' chances?
Landon Collins is easily the runner-up, but I think just because Vic Beasley has gotten the sacks, gotten the fumbles.
The sack numbers trump a lot of pass defenses and things like that.
But I think it has to be Vic Beasley.
I agree. Save your question. I agree. Vic Beasley. Yeah.
Oh, Offensive Player of the Year. Since he's probably not going to win MVP, Julio freaking Jones.
Zeke Elliott.
I think it's going to be Zeke. He's going to win Rookie of the Year and Offensive Player
Absolutely. Like the league in rushing. And he's by far, and I don't care what anybody says, and all the viewers out there, I know you guys like a bunch of different teams. If you watch the games and you use the eyeball test, he's the best running back in football. I don't care what anybody says. End of discussion.
Best running back in
Best running back in football.
Wow.
And if you watched, and he's pretty damn good at dodgeball. So, and tackling fans that run on the field. Comeback Player of the Year, easily.
Tony Romo.
No.
No.
Who do you think's comeback player of the year? It's hands down. It's not even a question.
Jordy freaking Nelson.
Yes. I don't believe that's his real middle name, but
It should be.
Yeah, Jordy Nelson. He doesn't want it, but he's going to get it.
Or DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray doesn't want it either, but he's...
D-Mur doesn't want it either, but yeah, he had a good season too. So we did get a letter, actually 2, from 2 of our subscribers, and they basically just wanted to be mentioned. So here's a shout out to Tatiana and Tim. Thanks for watching and subscribing.
And say hi to me at the gym next time.
College hoops.
College hoops.
We're into February. 1 full month left before the greatest single elimination tournament begins.
Ever.
Aptly named March Madness. Favorite time of year.
Oh, I can't wait.
Favorite time of year. So on the men's side, Gonzaga, however you like to pronounce it, 22-0, number 1 team in the country, balling.
Absolutely dropping buckets right now.
And Villanova, defending national champs, dropped to number 4. A little, lost a couple of games in the last couple of weeks. But they're in it. Kentucky, Kansas.
The usual Michigan State women's side.
The UConn women are number 1, undefeated, keep rolling. AP number 1, coaches poll number 1, RPI number 1. The only other team that's ever done that, UConn women, this late in the season.
Listen, I know it's sports. I know it's the big tournament, big everything. I know anything can happen. But give these women the trophy right now. Right now. I don't see any team that can beat them. Maryland has a chance, but like I don't
And
see.
no one watches more women's college hoops than you.
And me. But seriously, no. Like UConn women, they're not gonna lose. They're not gonna lose.
It's not conceivable.
It's impossible for them to lose.
News and notes from around the sports world.
Our boy Pat McAfee retired.
Pat, man, what's up with that? To be a writer.
On
At
Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
I mean, they are growing. They're on a new show on Comedy Central.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
But all-pro punter, 29 years old. What's up with that?
I guess kicking a ball isn't his favorite thing to do.
It's not like it's a high-stress position. So, I don't get that. How about Chelsea legend Frank Lampard?
Frank Lampard, yeah, he's a legend. 21 years.
Never even heard of him.
Never even
heard of him.
Because you're a typical American who doesn't open his eyes to other sports. Frank Lampard had an amazing
Every other
career.
sport but that.
One of the greatest soccer players I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
What number is he?
8.
In NBA news, Steph Curry passed Rashard Lewis for 12th all time for most three-pointers made.
Did you see the video how he passed it to his dad and he drained it 3?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
But 12th
He's
all
awfully
time.
young to be 12th all time.
Yeah, awfully. The dude's only like 25, and he's still dropping buckets. Steph Curry is amazing. He's amazing. I mean, people, you can hate on him all you want, but the guy can make it from anywhere on the court.
And finally,
Oh boy,
Larry Fitzgerald
greatest hands in the world.
announced that he's going to come back for one more season, at least.
The greatest hands I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
We don't know what that means.
It means he can catch the ball very well.
Oh, I thought he had soft, supple
I
skin.
think I've only seen him drop 2 passes. Thank you for watching to the end. We appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. If you haven't seen the videos last week on how the Falcons and Patriots could win Super Bowl 51, go check that out. Links will probably be in the description. If you didn't already, please share our videos and our content. We appreciate it a lot. Thank you. See you next time.
See ya.